What's up, everybody? Today we are talking about if the Model Y is good for parents, or if you have a lot of kids or more than one kid. What does it look like? Can you haul all the stuff that comes along with being a dad or a mom? Let me tell you, that's the one thing I noticed when I finally had a kid, is that you now have 3,000 accessories that comes with this thing, and most of them are just things to strap the kid into. And whether it's like a bounceroo that goes around your living room, or it's a wagon that you take the kid on walks, you got to move these places, and it really opens your eyes why, when you're a parent, you probably buy an SUV. Now, the Model Y is technically an SUV. So, with that, maybe we should ask ourselves, does it actually fit the bill if you have kids? Now, the inspiration for this video, it's something I talk about a lot. I often say that the only downside to my Model Y is the size. And it's only because I came from a Grand Cherokee, which is a bigger SUV, and I've only owned like other bigger SUVs my whole life. And now, it's not to say that this vehicle can't fit a lot of stuff. In fact, like I said, that's what inspired this. I had a giant wagon, I had a stroller, I had 2 car seats, one was just in the trunk, but still 2 car seats, plus some of my stuff in this car, and there was still room. So I was like, you know what? As much as I think this vehicle is small, it really can hold so much. So instead of making another video of me whining about my Tesla, I want to make one to say how much I think this is an awesome vehicle, especially if you're a parent. So I'm going to skip to my one negative, and then the rest of this video is going to be positive. I think the only issue is I have a dog. So the second another kid enters the picture, the Tesla's out the window. I hate to say it, but right now it can fit the dog, it can fit the kid, and it can fit a bunch of stuff. However, if I gotta have 2 car seats, then there's no place for the dog. At least my dog hates the trunk. I can't just lock him back there. I gotta have the divider down. Usually he's right in the center console, like just saying hey. So that might be unique to me, but I think it's going to be very hard to own the Model Y and need to fit more than 1 car seat, plus all the stuff you need for 2 kids and or a dog. So that's the one thing I'll say. But if you just have 1 kid or a modest load, the Y is still a great vehicle. So I'm going to cut to a clip that I have of all the stuff that I was able to fit in my Model Y the other day, because it really shows you the cargo capability of this vehicle, as well as I might talk about some of my favorite places to strap my child into with some of these products that I use every day. I know that's a weird pivot to take, but you know, while we're on the subject, let's talk about it. Oh yeah, we got it all, baby. We got baby's winter clothes, we got snacks, we got her boots. We've got a spare car seat because this was in the Jeep and we had to take it out. This is actually the best car seat. I like this one a lot. This one's really nice and fancy. And then the car seat that's actually in here, if you can see it up there, it's just kind of a cheap one. I think I got it at Costco. But yeah, look at this. We got a whole ass wagon in here, plus this stroller. All right, let's start putting this stuff away. Ugh. Oh man, I really got to clean this car. Yuck. Baby mirror. That's in there. Stroller. I love this stroller too. It's nice and beefy, but it also can fold up. Look at that. And what's great about this and that, they're all part of like the same family. So like when the baby was in like the little carrier, it would just snap on that base, and then it also goes like right on top of this too, which is pretty cool. All right, gotta get this wagon out.
This is another awesome toy. We really do use all this stuff. Like, we were just at the ski hill, and that we didn't know if it would go through the snow. However, you strap the baby in this thing, and then you got these big tires. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're gonna need the boots. Taking the baby for a walk here, so it's time to unpack the car. This is just all her toys. Ay. We'll take this in later. What I'm actually looking for plus all my stuff's in here. That's from when I went snowboarding last too. I still got my boots in here. Ay. I really need to clean this car out. Okay.
So car seat. As you saw, I have 2 car seats. I actually have like a kind of cheaper, I don't want to say bad. I would never buy a bad product for my child, but like we bought like kind of like a cheaper one that I keep in the Tesla. It's not like amazing, but it works. It's only because I rarely have the baby in this vehicle unless we're taking trips. That said, we have this car seat that we love, and it's amazing because it was able to, like when our daughter was a little baby, it snapped onto like the carrier. The stroller that we have is part of it, so like you can then, if you have the carrier, you can just move it right from the car to the stroller and it straps right in. That thing has been a savior. Like, we love that thing. And then the car seat, like once she was out of that, the car seat just snaps right on the base, and then you're good to go with that too. So it's a really, I don't know, we love it. That being said, now that my daughter's a little bit bigger, our grandparents got us this big red wagon, and I love this thing. So I love taking, I mean, it's gross out, as you can see here in downtown Grand Rapids, but the second this is warm, we're going to be going on way more walks. But when it was snowy, let me tell you, that wagon ruled. We would bundle up the baby, strap her into the wagon, and then we'd go on walks in there instead of using something like a stroller. And it's got these big beefy tires. You could load it with stuff. Like, we went to the snow hill and went sledding with her. It's amazing. I really like this wagon. So that's why I wanted to talk about that wagon. Okay, I have 3 other accessory recommendation, almost must-haves, especially if you have a kid or a dog. I have a seat cover. It's not in right now, but it's very portable. I actually bought it for my Jeep, but now I use it in the Tesla more, just because these seats, I mean, they're nice. I like them a lot, but they feel like my dog's nails could scratch them pretty easily. So I have like this canvas thing that kind of like plugs into the seat. I'll link it so you can check it out, because it makes sense when you see it. Like, there's like these plugs that like go into the car so it stays into the seats. It'll make sense. Just look at it. I love that. That is like one of my favorite accessories. Plus, I have this like accessory thing that I've already made another video about because I love it so much. But it's like a Velcro, so you can stick it in your trunk, and then it has dividers. I actually keep it in the frunk of this car now. So I have like this divider area, and I could keep like emergency baby stuff. Once it's warmer out, I'll convert it back to like bike stuff, and I love that thing. So it's a savior, especially for emergency pullovers and change the babies. So I don't know, I hope this video is kind of different and interesting, especially for you Tesla dads out there, and moms, of course. Oh, an absolute must-have too, I almost forgot this one, is the mirror. If you don't have this on your baby registry yet, you need it. So when I'm driving, I can look in this mirror, this little guy, and then that sees that mirror where I could see my baby and say, hey, is baby fell asleep yet? Or baby likes sleeping in the Tesla, that's for sure. It's awesome. Great thing to have. I'll link that too. So yeah, to sum this all up, this car's working perfect for me being a dad of 2, being the puppy and the baby. I could see it getting challenging, but not impossible when you have more kids. You know, one downside actually, I could probably film this. You see how close this baby seat is to the passenger seat? It's really not that bad, but I'm pretty far back. I have a pretty slouchy stance, and it's just such a minor inconvenience, but I'd have to go up a little bit if I had two baby seats. I don't know, very small issue. But yeah, as a quick summary, the car must-haves for the baby. I really love the stroller and the adapter thing that I talked about. Look at that. That's a must-have because it grows with the baby, which I absolutely love. Because we've been able to use the same system, and now we have like a 1.5-year-old, and we used it from when she was an infant. So that's perfect. The mirror thing's great. And then the stroller that goes with this, so that you can just literally convert it and it's all one system. You don't have to get like this brand or anything. I don't have any brand allegiance, but I highly recommend getting like an all-in-one ecosystem sort of thing. There's probably some other great ones out there, but when they all work together, it makes your life just that much easier, and that's what we're all about, right? So big shout out to ecosystem baby stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate if you guys watch this. Obviously still enjoying my vehicle very much so, especially if you've watched the video I made where I said I'm not keeping the Tesla, and I'm not. It never was the plan to keep it for more than like a year or so, because I want to try other vehicles, but right now I'm very much enjoying it. All right guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. Here, if I'm being honest, but yeah, this thing I absolutely love because it's got a ton of versatility and kind of keeps me organized. What is that, inner tubes? Okay. Got a little everything in here. I see my daughter's toy in there too, so that's a little big to fit in here, and I'm sure there's other ones they make, but yeah, I like this one mostly because I used to keep it in the trunk and it actually was beautiful there, and now it's my frunk organizer, which is pretty cool. So let's close this guy. All right, so that's all I've got for us today. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you use any of these, or if you guys have any that are a better alternative, because you know, I actually probably could use a better front trunk organizer, and I'd like to use that one back in the trunk again, because it's just so nice to have like a nice like sectional organizer in the trunk. I love like the bottom part of the Tesla trunk, but it's also kind of a pain to lift up that big like wooden piece and get to it. So I don't know, if you guys have any other ones that you guys like on your Tesla, let me know. I'd be curious to check those out. But in the meantime, guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go call it a night and take a shower, and then go sleep. So